Hello friends, my name is Pushpa and welcome to very first tutorial of Grunt. So when we listen this word, there are some basic questions comes into the picture that what is Grunt, why we use Grunt, and what are the advantage of Grunt, and what the software is needed to set up a development environment for Grunt, and how we can do the setup of the Grunt, right, development environment, and how to set up a Grunt basic project, right. Those are some basic questions. So uh, in this tutorial I'm going to also answer those basic questions. So first one is, what is Grunt? So Grunt is a task based command line tool, or we can say it is a task runner for JavaScript project that is built on Node.js and available as a package via Node Package Manager. Okay, so Grunt is just a task runner. Now second question is, why we should use Grunt and what are the advantages of Grunt, right? So there are plenty of advantages and few of them are like, first one is it reduces the development time, and time is of course money, so indirectly it save money, right. Just take an example that how it reduce development time. In JavaScript, jQuery, Angular and CSS, there are a bunch of things we want to do regularly on daily routine, right, in daily development task, right, like minifying CSS, minifying JS, combine all JS file into one JS, combine all CSS file into one CSS, checking JavaScript errors, reloading server, unit testing, loading browser on any modification in CSS, JS, optimizing images, resizing images, and compiling, and so many other tasks, right. So by using Grunt, we can we can run those tasks internally. So by that way we can reduce manual work, and so by if manual work is reduced, it also save a time and reduce the development time. Another advantage is it's a open source, means it's a free to use, anyone can use, there is a no license, large, it's a having a very large community, efficiency is good, plenty of plugins are available in market, around the 5000 plus plugins of Grunt are available in market, and around 50,000 node package managers available in market. We can use it through command line. It supports different platforms like Windows and then the Linux. So these are some basic advantages which force us to use a Grunt, right. And another question is how to set up a development environment. As Grunt is built on the Node.js and available via Node Package Manager, so first we need to install Node.js and the npm module, npm Node Package Manager, right. So installing Node.js, just go to Node.js official websites and download it. Here just click on the download, click on download link and install on your system, click on next. Yes, this setup also include a Node Package Manager also, so we not need to install anything else for Node Package Manager. It's a combined with this Node.js setup. In that meantime, just create a one folder anywhere in any directory. Yeah, that is completed. Now just to verify that the Node.js and then the Node Package Manager is installed in your system or not. So to verify, just open command prompt, run node minus v. This will it will show the Node.js version. Now it's a 6.9.5, and now check the npm version also. So it's a 3.10.10, so both are installed. Now we need to install a Grunt client. To run Grunt from command line, we need to install this, and this added a Grunt command in system path, and by that way we can run Grunt command from any directory. Okay, and to install Grunt client, we have a command npm install -g grunt CLI. Okay, so go to command line and run this command, grunt npm install globally, install it globally, grunt CLI. So this is installing a Grunt client. So this is done. Now we need to install a node package, Grunt node package, because as Grunt is available via node as a package via node package manager. So we need to install a Grunt package. So we can install it globally, or we can install it locally in project. So we will install later on our project locally. So this is about the environment setup of the Grunt. Now another question is that how we can set up a basic project of Grunt. So basic project of Grunt just included two files. First one is a package.json and another is a grunt file.js. Package.json contains information about the application and list of all the node modules which we are installing on our project or are in our module. And grunt file.js is a entry point for Grunt, and it contains one function, and inside that function we write Grunt code. Okay, so how we can create a package.json? So to create a package.json, we have a command npm init, and npm init will create package.json for us. Init. This is we are just creating a basic npm file from here. Just give a name, tutorial of this, version is 1, description is basic of Grunt, entry point leave it is same, test command leave, keywords, tutorial, author, just give your name, pushkar. Okay, that's it. Licensing, is this okay? Yeah, yes. It will create a one package.json into that tutorial folder. Now you can see here package.json file is created here. Now second file is grunt file.js. So as this is an entry point, when we run a grunt command, it will check for the grunt file.js, and it contains one wrapper function, and all grunt code is inside that function. So we have created just create a one file, save this PC is installing D test grunt tutorial, save here grunt file.js, and the grunt file is, as we said that the grunt file have one wrapper function, and as grunt is based on the node.js, so it just follow the node.js node module patterns. So as we are creating a node.js package, we follow same pattern to create a node packages. So just copy from here. This is a wrapper function for Node.js, and all the codes comes into this function. Now this grunt is automatically instantiated by grunt at runtime. This grunt is automatically instantiated by grunt at runtime, and inside that we have one config block which in which we declare all the configuration related settings, all configuration task configuration related settings, and how we load package .json into that file. So this is a init config, this is a block where we are declare all the configuration related settings, and now we are telling this that we are including package.json here, and this will tell the grunt file.js to that we have following modules to use. Okay, now just now we just let's to create a one task, and to create a task we have a register task function. Okay, so explode. Okay, so we are creating this is a task name first, this is description, and all the content. The third parameter is a function, and the content here, all whatever we want to write is here. So we have created first task, and now go to command prompt, and we need to, as we said that as grunt is available as a package, so we need to install grunt packages globally or locally. So as we previously not installed it, so we are going to install it locally, right? So we need to first install grunt install grunt save. It will create a dependency. Save is used to create a dependency in the package.json file, and if we use a save dev, it will create a dev dependencies. So difference between the dependencies and save dependencies is that like some modules we not required on the live server, and which required for development. So in that case we add a dev dependencies. Okay, now grunt is installed. Now just a clear screen, and now as we have created this first task, and also open this package.json in here, that grunt dependency is added here. Okay, now this we have created first task. Now run on command prompt grunt and first. Okay, so running first task, and this is the first task. Okay, now create a one more task second. Here just an example is copy from here, and this is second task. This is a description, and we have two argument here, and inside this function we are not checking that if the argument's length is equals to 0, then return this dot name and no argument, and else come to here, and this dot name and argument 1 and argument 2. So run this in grunt, and this is 0 second. So this is running second task, and the second here is a no argument. Now pass two arguments, a comma b, right? So running second comma colon a colon b, this is second task, and this is the result. Okay, so now if you want to run all those both tasks once. So we, in that case, we have some default task of the grunt. We have a default task here, so we can add more task into the default. Just here, just go to grunt dot register task. Register task is the function here. Just a default. We have a default task into grunt, and which calls both task when we run grunt from command line. This is first. Here is first, right? So now if we run grunt here, it will run running second task, second no arguments here, then the running first task. This is the first task. Or we can create one more task here, like is test, right? Just we was doing test, and now run grunt test. It will also run. Just change the sequence. Okay, this. So this is the first task, and the second task with no argument. Here previously the second task is runs first and then second, and this time first task and then second task. So by that way we can define. Okay, now grunt also having so many plugins are available. So like we want to combine multiple JS file or multiple CSS file into the one. So for that, to combine those, that we have a one grunt plugin, that is grunt contrib concat, okay, to combine files. And so first just we are just adding here into grunt file. We are loading this, sorry. And now here we are defining some settings related to conflict task. That which folder CSS we want to modify. Into directories we have src folder. Into src whatever CSS it finds, it will convert to dash.css name. Okay, so just go to folder, create here in src, create some CSS files. Your file save as css1 src. Just save here, dot css, and all types save. Okay, now add some CSS here, like h1, create one more CS folder CSS. This is CSS2 and here CSS3. Okay, now open both CSS and CSS2. We have match 2. Let's do it green, font size is 14. Okay, now we are having like 16 and 12. Okay, and this is blue. Now we have 3 CSS and we want to combine all those 3 CSS into one CSS, and all one CSS into the SRC, and another 2 CSS are into the CSS folder SR, and this CSS folder into SRC folder. So, and we are given that as into the SRC folder, whatever CSS files comes, it will convert all those files to sideboard CSS at this destination. Okay, now just run create concat. Okay, I'm done. Okay, we need to, so till we not install particular this node package manager, this we have not installed this module, right? In so we so first we have to install this into our project. So just clear screen and npm install, just paste here. Save dev. This time I'm just doing save dev. It means it will create a development dependencies. Okay. And I also explained that what's the difference between the save and save dev. Will explain. So this is installed. Installation is completed. Right. This is dependencies. This is a dependencies, and this is for just a development environment, and this never runs on the server. Okay, so now go to command line and run again grunt combine grunt. Now just go to grunt and check concat grunt concat. Yeah, this, so done. Okay, so here site.css has created automatically. Now open this and you can see here we have an h1 h2 and here we have h2 h1. Okay, here we need to use here s3, right? So now in the css 1 we have an h1, in css2 we have s2, in css3 we have an s3. Now run once again, run concat. That is done, and now load this again. Here we have h1 h2 and s3. All css are combined into one css. Okay, so now go to grunt file.js, and if you want to give it here on a default, you can like grunt is concat and if you want to give this name same as a name as given in the package.json, so just do your package.name. Okay, now run once again and delete that site.css file from here. Now run command prompt grunt concat. Yeah, that is done, and now go to here we have a tutorial.css, right? Okay, this is like tutorial.css as we have this name, and if we modify this grunt tutorial done. Now again done, and this css name is, and delete this css from here, right? Run concat. Done. This will create a grunt tutorial.css. Okay, so that's it for today, friends. In the next tutorial, we'll explain you how we minify CSS, JS, how we combine how we combine layers files, and how we can create a server using a Grunt node server using server. So bye bye for today. We'll see you soon.